Fine. Morning.
Harry Kane has got a minor strain. Will he be available tomorrow or is he out?
No, for tomorrow we cannot take risk. It's my minor injury. It's very small, but we cannot take risk for tomorrow. And we'll see after for Wednesday against Real Madrid. But for tomorrow, impossible.
For such a big game, how big a blow is that to be missing Harry?
Yes, always you want to have all the players available. That always is a problem. Play more or play less, because the most important is all available and fit for play. But like always, we believe in the collective, in the squad, and during the season, sometimes some problem happen and will happen, and always you must trust in all the players in all the squad. I told you that the players are not machine, and it's so difficult to cope with the international duty, play every 3 days. Yes, I think it's lucky because it's not a big problem. It's only a small issue, but he's not going to play tomorrow.
You said it was a risk. You didn't want to risk him. Was he close? Was he telling you, look, I can play?
Who?
Harry.
When?
Like this week before the.
Dice que como es tan pequeño, ha estado cerca de jugar, de que él dice, bueno, quiero jugar.
No. The first is a player with the doctor, with the staff, medical staff, that the decision that not take risk, because it's no sense to take risk and make bigger a problem that today is small and we can fix in a few days maybe.
You said you're confident with the rest of your squad to step in. Will it require perhaps a change of formation now that Harry's not there?
We are thinking, because today is the second day after the West Ham game. Difficult to have. I think we need to wait until tomorrow and to decide the formation. It's not a problem because we can use one or another or different formation, because that is a situation that we work a lot during the pre-season, and the player have the capacity to adapt in one or another shape. But I think it's first of all we need to assess everyone and then to try to take the best decision and be competitive. Manchester play 1 day before than us, and Swansea they have advantage 1 day more rest and time to prepare the game. And for us is we are on the limit, and it's so important because after we are going to play against Real Madrid Wednesday and then finish that period against Palace on Wembley.
How much do you think this match will tell you that you're really equipped to challenge for the title?
But I am listening from the last months, every time that we are going to compete and play, that game will be another game, again Liverpool, again Real Madrid, again, I don't know, now again Manchester. Always is like we need to show the people and that we are there and we deserve to be there. And I think that is not like this. We are a team that we want to compete. We are showing that we are competing, and then the result are the result. But the most important is we have clear idea in the way that we want to move and go, and then it's about to win games and try to be on the top in every competition.
Manchester United adopted quite a defensive approach when they played Liverpool at Anfield. What approach do you think Jose Mourinho will take tomorrow?
But I think the Premier League always is so difficult to guess what is going to happen. When they play against Liverpool in Anfield, it's completely different to play in Old Trafford against Tottenham. And I don't know. I cannot guess because it's difficult to guess, and we need to be focused in try to provide our team, the best tool for try to win the game. But of course, Manchester United is a great team, a great squad, a lot of very good players, and always it's difficult to play in Old Trafford.
Mauricio, can you tell us if your relationship with Jose Mourinho was affected at all, given what happened between Jose and Eric Dyer that was mentioned in your book, the chapter?
No, that is a, I think is is a thing that is on the past, and I was honest in that is on the book, and my relationship with him is very good. We are in contact. That is only describe one situation, a small situation that is not for put on the headline on the newspaper, because it's nothing wrong. Only I describe some situation that happened on the past, but it's not a issue.
Did Eric Dyer though have his head turned at all, and did he lose his focus for a little bit at all?
But that is on the past. That is on the past, and I think I don't like to speak about my book because it's on the past, and we write the book in different circumstances than today, and that happened 1 year ago. I think the book only tried to show how is our job, how difficult it is for every single manager, but because it's not only me that we have problems, every single manager, and sometimes it's so difficult. But I think the intention is a book that can help a lot of people to understand a little bit more how is our life. And but the intention is not to find or to show you or to give you headline to try to create problem in between people, because in between Mourinho and me, because you can read in my book too how he's one for me the best manager on the world, and the manager or the most admired the most, and like Guardiola. But some points that you can read there is describe some situation that sometimes I can upset some people too. I am not perfect person, no. I am human too.
I'm going to have to ask you about another
Yes.
situation with all that said, though.
Yes.
Luke Shaw said that he'd like to play for you again. He believes that you want him to play for you again.
Where?
He's quoted as saying that.
Yes, but the book is the book, and translate some feelings that
But it's still
you must to
says
put in context. When you play, because happened with me when I was young, when I was player, and you enjoy time with some people, you always regret that, you know. But that only explains a feeling that was on the past, you know. And but for me, I think it's maybe you like to speak about that because you are very surprised about all the information about the book, no? Because it's difficult to find another book to read all, and to be honest with the to try to be honest and to explain everything and no lie, you know. That is so important. And
interesting this point
but
because of the problems he's having.
but today for me is not a moment to talk about my book. My book is not right to try to find polemics or to create problem. It's only to describe 1 year that for you and for our fans and for the football people to know what happened one season in a club, that sometimes you cannot have access, or the access that you have or the information that you have always is manipulated for some interest in behind. That is very clear. It's an honest book that you can know better our shop, and I think is very useful for many people that want to be one day a manager, and they can use to try to take some information that will happen in a professional club.
Richard, a final one for me. The record at Old Trafford from yourself
It's
not
no good.
the best. How do you change that? And does that play in your mind? Is it psychological?
No. I think always it's exciting to try to change that date, no, the stat that is so important, and for us it's so exciting to go into play to Old Trafford and try to win. We are in a similar position on the table, and our objective is going there, try to be brave, try to be competitive, and try to win.
Perhaps take some lemons with you,
Lemons,
take away the negative energy.
but it's in my office. The ball with lemons. Yes, yes. I think you shock, you laugh for many things, but
I find it interesting.
no, it's not funny. That is about the problem. Sometimes is to be too much honest, no, and but I think you will take very positive and not negative.
Okay. Any other broadcasts? Terry?
Mauricio, this week one newspaper described you as the new Fergie. Is that the ultimate compliment?
I take like how I take. Of course, for me, Ferguson was one of the best manager and was an inspiration for myself. And of course, I admire him more after met him.
What's the key idea that you took from your studies of Sir Alex Ferguson?
I think many things that you can learn from him. Many things. It's not only one. And I think from the distance you admire some personage, some people, some manager, and then when you have the possibility to meet and listen, it's two possibility: admire more, increase the level of how you admire, or maybe say, well, why I met him, no? I prefer to keep the idea that was from the distance. I think after to listen him, I increase my level about how I admire him more now, after know well him now.
And you also revealed in your book that you have text exchanges with Jose Mourinho. You've given us too much ammunition. What was your last text exchange with Jose?
Was on the summer when that you know very well that what happened with problem with pass away his dad, and then for different circumstances I called him. But a few months ago.
What was that conversation?
No, but nothing changed. Nothing changed. I think it's only described one situation that was public in that moment. It's not to why to find more. If it's only I describe in the book what happened. I was public because was in front Simon, was in front Jesus, the expert media, and that was happened. And only I give my opinion, but it's not to find more. My admiration of him. I am very grateful with him because he invited me when I was very young, when I started my career in Espanyol, to meet him on Real Madrid. I think nothing changed for one situation that in a moment was difficult for everyone.
That's fine. Thank you. Oh, you finished. Any more broadcast questions?
You are more interested in my book than tomorrow, eh? Eh? Do you have the book or no? Ah, yes.
Apologies for asking for every game. Eric Lamela, any closer to any be available tomorrow or still a bit longer?
Like I told you before, we are waiting for him to say, Gafa, Jesus, Doctor, I am ready to compete. For us, it's so close. It's so close. We are waiting. Maybe he surprises us today or maybe next week. And I feel that it's so close. We feel that it's so close. Only need to that click in his mind and say, yes, now I feel that I can cope with the competition and I am ready.
Emma. Sorry, we're just going to go to Emma first.
Maurizio, hi.
Hi.
You have been labelled the Harry Kane team, but with Harry missing,
your position, this presents a big opportunity to Tottenham to prove that they're wrong.
No, we don't need to prove ourselves that we are Tottenham. Maybe for many people, maybe they expect that, but for us, no. I think last season, in the period that he was injured, you can see the stats, or you can see the games that we played, and win or lose with Harry, win or lose without Harry. But of course, I am not happy and disappointed because Harry is our main striker, and I think he's one of the best players, non-Tottenham, if not on Europe or in the world, one of the best striker. And always you are going to miss your best striker. No, I am not silly or stupid to talk in different way, but that is football, and sometimes, like always I say to you, they are not a machine, and the player always want to play. But if the manager reads some player, the first to create the problem is you, to translate to the fans, and the fans complain, why not play this, and the player are excited, why not play Gaffa, because I want to score, I want to this, I want to do, I want to that. But they are not a machine. And then you must to learn suffering. And now he's suffering because I not read, but arrive all the information to me. I remember in the last few weeks, because Jesus told me, because he's control you. Shock. But no, I remember, I don't know, a few games ago, 10 minutes before to the end, I think it was in Huddersfield, 4-0. Oh, you must to rest because you are going to play in the international duty 2 games. But Gaffa, why? The last 10 minutes I not play because I scored twice, had tricks. I say, yes, but you must to rest, you are not a machine, you need to do. And then some people say, oh, if I was Harry Kane, I am going to see the Gaffa and complain because I have tricks, I am competing with Lukaku, with Agüero, with and that is to put more and add more pressure to the player. And it's difficult. That is in the book, is to explain how difficult is our job, to make happy everyone and every opinion, no? And it's so difficult. And then when the thing happened, and now, who suffer? The player. And who suffer? The team. And who suffer on the end? Us. Because we are going to miss one of our best players. That is our job. I no complain about that. I'm so happy, enjoying. No, carpe diem.
You're playing Manchester United. Their last 2 league games, they've drawn, they've lost against Huddersfield. Is there ever a good time to play Manchester United? If so, is this it?
I think you never know when you are going to play with a big team like Manchester United, with a great player, great manager. And I think you never can take the games, they say, oh, now it's easier than in another period, or difficult than another period. It's always is how you take the game, how you compete, how you are. And football is always, you cannot guess what is going to happen. You, in your mind, you design the strategy, you have a plan, but then many things can happen in football. That is because football, we love football.